This is the Boeing 777X, a huge work of aviation genius that holds the GE9X, the biggest commercial aircraft engine in the world. The 777X was based on the very successful Boeing 7 family. It tried to build on what that family had done while also adding a number of improvements that would meet the needs of modern air travel. The program began in November 2013, when Boeing made it official at the Dubai Air Show. There were a lot of orders for this new company when it was announced, which shows that the aviation industry has faith in it. The program was created to make a big difference in how much fuel is used, how much it costs to run, and how comfortable the passengers are. But is this plane really as revolutionary as they say it is? Here is everything you need to know about the Boeing 777X cabin. When you step inside, the cabin is very roomy, with a width of 19 feet 7 inches or 6 meters, and a height of about 8 feet 7 inches or 2.62 meters. This gives people plenty of room to move around. The cabin is made to be flexible, and most of the time it's set up with 3 to 4 classes. This type of layout can usually fit between 350 and 426 people, depending on how the seats are set up. The wide cabin width makes it possible for 10 people to sit together in economy class in a 3-4-3 arrangement. The premium cabins have even more space between seats. The size and pitch of the seats are designed to be very comfortable for all classes, though some of the sizes can be different from one airline to the next. Inside economy class, the space between seats is about 31 inches or 78 centimeters wide and 17.4 inches or 44 centimeters deep. There are seats with widths between 18.5 and 21 inches or 47 to 53 centimeters in premium economy and business class, and seats with a pitch of up to 78 inches or 2 meters can be fully flatbed. The seats are designed to be comfortable for all body types, with great lumbar support and a better way to lie down. Not only are the overhead bins bigger, they are also made to be easier to get to. These new pivoting bins, which were inspired by the 787 Dreamliner, can hold up to 50% more luggage than the old ones. This is an impressive improvement over the older models, which were already pretty roomy. They make sure that everyone, even people sitting in the aisle seats, can easily put their bags away. High-definition screens will be available in all cabin classes for entertainment. The screens will range in size from about 11 inches in economy to up to 18 inches in premium. There will be a lot of movies, TV shows, and interactive games to choose from, and the interface will be easy to use. It will be easy to connect to Wi-Fi, and each seat will have a USB port. Modern LED lighting in the cabin can be changed to create different moods and effects, like a sunny day or a relaxing sunset. Thanks to the advanced GE9X engines and better insulation, the noise and vibration levels are surprisingly low. Unlike older planes, this one will be quieter and more comfortable to fly. The cabin stays at a simulated 6,500 feet or 2,000 meters altitude, which is lower than most commercial jets and helps keep passengers from getting too tired. There are also high-tech HEPA filters in the air circulation systems that get rid of bacteria and viruses, making the travel experience healthier and more pleasant. Last but not least, the bathrooms will add a touch of class. They will have more space than the ones that came before them, and will have touchless faucets, automatic soap dispensers, and even a system that cleans itself. Larger bathrooms that can be reached by wheelchairs make this plane more accessible for people who have trouble moving around. Cockpit. Now it's time to go into the cockpit. The flight deck is about 130 feet or 12 square meters in size, which is plenty of room for both pilots. The seats can be adjusted and are also made in a way that makes them more comfortable for long flights. 5 large 15.1-inch LCDs take up most of the instrument panel and are used as the main flight displays. Because they are customizable, pilots can set up the display to suit their own tastes or the needs of the flight. These screens are very clear and can be used with a touchscreen. The plane also helps people be more aware of their surroundings by having a state-of-the-art heads-up display. Among the 777X's new features is the Integrated Surveillance System, ISS, which is the latest improvement in avionics technology. The ISS combines the weather radar, the traffic collision avoidance system, and the terrain mapping into a single display. This way, pilots can see more clearly without switching between different screens or systems. The latest technology in weather radar is also built into the plane. With the multi-scan threat track weather radar, all kinds of weather can be found and analyzed, so pilots can stay informed about the weather during the whole flight. The plane has a very advanced fly-by-wire control system that uses an electronic interface instead of traditional manual controls. There are backups and safety features built into the system that help lower the risk of parts breaking. There is also a cutting-edge autopilot system on board that can do complicated maneuvers and even land the plane in some situations. It has different modes to help the pilots during different parts of the flight, such as altitude hold, speed hold, and navigational tracking. The Integrated Flight Management System, IFMS, is one of the most innovative features. It has both dual flight management system and electronic flight bag functionality. The IFMS makes the work easier by combining several functions into a single interface. This makes it easier for the crew to think. There is a lot of new satellite and radio technology on the 777X that makes it easy to talk to other people. It works with VHF, HF, and satellite communications, so you can talk to air traffic control and ground stations without any problems. There is also a digital audio system on the plane that reduces noise and produces high-fidelity sound, making audio signals much clearer. The plane also has an advanced navigation package that includes a multi-mode receiver that can work with GPS, an instrument landing system, and VHF omnidirectional range. Some of the safety features that have been added to make flights safer are the enhanced ground proximity warning system, the runway awareness and advisory system, and the predictive wind shear system. There is also an emergency vision system in the cockpit. This system has both an enhanced vision system and a synthetic vision system to help pilots see better in low-light conditions. Lastly, the software that controls the avionics systems is modular and can be upgraded. This makes it easier to make changes and updates. In fact, Boeing has made sure that the software architecture is not only strong, but also adaptable to new developments in avionics technology. Engine and performance. Now let's talk about how it flies and how well the engine works. The GE9X engine, which was made by General Electric, powers the Boeing 777X. Along with having the largest fan diameter of 134 inches or 3.4 meters, this engine is the most powerful jet engine ever made. The GE9X has a 16:1 bypass ratio and a 60:1 overall pressure ratio, both of which are important for how well it uses fuel and reduces noise. The engine uses advanced materials like ceramic matrix composites and next-generation alloys to work at higher temperatures while also making it lighter. It can produce up to 110,000 pounds of thrust. When it's all said and done, the engine is a revolutionary mix of power and efficiency. At sea level, the plane needs a runway that is 8,000 feet or 2,440 meters long on a normal day. It can carry up to 162,000 pounds, or 73,500 kilograms of cargo and weight 775,000 pounds, or 351,000 kilograms. The engines let the plane cruise at a top speed of Mach 0.89 and a height of 43,000 feet, or 13,100 meters. The maximum range is 8,750 nautical miles, or 16,200 kilometers. The plane can land at a distance of at least 6,000 feet, or 1,830 meters. Finally, the 79-seat Boeing 777X costs $442 million to buy outright, while the 78-seater costs $410 million. Enjoyed this one and would like to see more? Click on this video for another journey through the $400 million Airbus A350. See you there in a second.